please.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. If you're not new here, then hi, how are you? My name's Talya, for anyone wondering, and yeah. So today's video is going to be a bit of a chatty video because I uploaded a video about 3 weeks ago and it was a bacon with me video, and I baked cookies and brownies, and by the way, them cookies and brownies were phenomenal. Absolutely love them. However, there's been something which has happened since then, and you can probably guess what it is by the title of this video, but that thing has stopped me from filming the videos that I wanted to film and doing the things that I wanted to do while in lockdown to show you guys and put on YouTube and put content out there for you guys. But yeah, that's the reason why this video is here today. But yeah, we're gonna vibe with it and just tell you basically what happened in my experience. So yeah, so the first thing is what you're probably all thinking now, what the hell, what stopped you? And basically we think I might have had the coronavirus, but I didn't get tested for the virus, so therefore I don't know if I've had the virus fully, because I can't say I've had the virus fully, but from all my symptoms that I've had, I most likely think that it definitely was the virus, aka the coronavirus, because of this way my symptoms were, and it was like, it seemed very like that. But obviously because I didn't get tested, we currently don't know whether I've had it or not, and because the way that the testing works is it only works in 4 days like after you get the symptoms. So if you don't get tested within those 4 days, you don't know whether you've got it, and I didn't get tested, so therefore I don't know if I fully had it. But like, everyone's been saying to me, and even doctors and stuff think that it's most likely that I have had it. So yeah, so the story for this virus type thing starts on Easter Monday, because I went to work on Easter Monday and I was in earlier than normal because I work in a supermarket now, and my part in the supermarket, I'm only in from 5 till 9. However, that day I went in at, I can't remember, but I finished at 4 o'clock, which is quite early because obviously I don't normally start till 5 and I finish at 9, blah blah. So I came home that night and I went in the shower, and then got out of the shower and got into comfy clothes, and then I fell asleep. Completely accidental, just fell asleep on my bed, and then I woke up to my phone ringing, which was from my mum, and she was like, "What do you want for your tea?" So I explained what I wanted, and I think I asked for chicken nuggets that night. Can't exactly remember, but yeah. And then I fell asleep again, and I woke up to everyone shouting my name, and the reason they were shouting was because my tea was ready. So don't just think they were just shouting noise for no reason. It was because my tea was ready. But when I woke up, I kind of felt like disgusting in myself. I wasn't really like feeling 100%. I was a bit unsure. I was feeling a bit grim. There wasn't a lot of things that were particularly nice about this experience that night. I just felt quite disgusting, and here are photos from what I looked like that night. So yeah, then that night at about 9 o'clock I developed a cough, and at first I kind of thought nothing of it, just kind of thought, oh, it's probably just me being tired or something like that. I didn't really think nothing of it because it came out of nowhere, and it just happened to be at like 9 o'clock at night, so I just thought it was like me getting tired or something like that. But then I woke up on the Tuesday and this cough wouldn't go, and this cough kept getting worse, and I'll insert some videos and stuff now of the cough. On day 2, which was the Tuesday, I felt a bit ill, and I think I have a clip from the Tuesday explaining how I felt, so I'll insert that clip now. This is day 2 of my coronavirus symptoms, and as you can hear, my voice has gone a bit croaky. I look like a bomb's just went off, but keep coughing. My chest is starting to feel tight again. And I'm struggling to catch breath at the minute. Also have a glass of water here, which I keep drinking. I haven't really been able to eat much of my food because my throat hurts so bad. Also, I've got itchy eyes. So, yeah, I just thought I would share with you guys because I'm clearly like tired. I then just kind of felt a bit ill, had a bit of a cough, didn't really think much of it. It got to about halfway through the day and I could not stop coughing, so we were a bit concerned and we were like, well, why is this came out of nowhere? What the hell? Am I going to be able to go into work? And I decided I wasn't going to be able to go into work because I didn't want to put anybody else at risk, let alone myself at risk and worsen the thing anymore. So I stayed at home and I didn't go into work that night. Then on the Wednesday I woke up and I put a photo in the group chat because I completely looked like poop. And I put a photo into the group chat, like a family group chat, and my auntie replied to it, which I'll put the photo here, and my auntie replied to it saying ring 111 and see if you can get tested if you've got a cough and you look a bit unwell. So see if you get tested for it, and it's better to be safe than sorry. So I rang 111 and they explained to me, and they put me through to like loads of people who were asking like questions about it. I got through to like a nurse, a doctor, etc, etc. And then I got through to this doctor at the end of the phone call and I was talking to him about what my symptoms were and how I felt, and he basically explained to me that I could either go to hospital or I could stay at home if I felt well enough. I explained to him I feel like I'm fine, I'll see if I can stay home. I'm just trying to say that I was basically fine. I didn't feel like I had to go to hospital. I didn't feel like I was in a position where I really needed to be in hospital. I know those people are a lot worse than me, so I know that I probably don't need to go to hospital. So yeah, that was that. So then the Wednesday night I was fine. Thursday I still had the cough. I was struggling to catch my breath. It was like a tightness in chest. It really starting to hurt a lot more. It did on the Wednesday and it was really starting to hurt on the Thursday. Then on the Friday I could not stop coughing. At one point during the day, I literally could not catch my breath and stop coughing. It was horrific. I was coughing, and I just couldn't breathe while I was coughing, which was not a great feeling, not gonna lie. But yeah, it was horrific. I just literally couldn't breathe. So my mum and dad decided to ring 111 back because that's what they said. If it gets worse, ring them back. So my mum and dad did, and the 111 operator basically said hang up the phone to us and ring 999. So they did that, and 999 basically went, we can send an ambulance out for your daughter in 2 hours or less. It might take up to 2 hours, we're not sure. There's just obviously there's a lot of strain on them at the minute, or if you can get her to the hospital any quicker, then take her there. So my dad said to them that he would take me in the car, and we went straight to the hospital, went to A&E. I talked to the doctor, had basic tests, like, you know what they do in A&E, just like your temperature and stuff, like your blood pressure and stuff like that. And then after that I got taken through to a small room. I had a mask on, and I'll try and insert some photos from that day. And basically I was in a little room by myself with no TV, nothing. I was just kind of isolated in my room, and they took some blood from my arm, like this part of my arm. They took some oxygen levels from here and put anaesthetic in my wrist. They also did a chest x-ray, and basically I was in hospital for a few hours while they done all these tests. Then eventually they were like, it is going to probably be a little bit worse, we're not 100% sure, but you've got like enough oxygen and stuff in your body that you'll be able to fight it at home. So they sent me home after that, and that was okay. They said my chest x-ray was fine, everything was fine. So then after that I started to get better when I went home, because I don't know why, but like I literally started to get better, and it is the most weirdest feeling, because I feel like that was my peak of the whole, if it was this virus, I feel like that was the worst time I was going to get it, because after that I started to clear up. I still have a cough, especially now when I'm eating, and I still get out of breath if I go on like hour-long walks, but like I'm not as out of breath as I was that week. Like, oh my god, it literally took it out of us. I felt so faint, even just going to the bathroom I felt faint, which is quite scary, like, not gonna lie, when you can't even go to the bathroom without feeling like you're gonna pass out. That is very, very scary. There was often times where I would get up to shut my curtains, because I was in my room, I was isolated in my room, and there would be times where I'd get up to shut my curtains and I couldn't do it. Like, I couldn't do it without feeling faint or having to sit down, because it was too much of a task even just to get up to shut my curtains. I was so out of breath for doing that, and that's something which is quite scary. However, I'm so lucky to have my family and friends, because even though I was in my room and it did get quite lonely, I had my family and friends support. And then my family, especially my mum, she kept helping me. She would bring my meals in but have a mask on, so that I didn't pass it on to her and I didn't really affect her as much as it could have been worse. So yeah, I'm really, really thankful to my friends and family for just kind of keeping me company and helping me get through it. It is quite a scary thing to like deal with, like especially when you can't catch your breath, and the cough is so painful. Like, I can't describe how painful it felt, because it felt like, it's okay if you have a normal cough because you cough up phlegm, so you're coughing up something and there's a purpose why you're coughing. However, when you're just coughing and it's so dry and you're literally coughing from your lungs and you can't bring anything up, it is the most weirdest feeling ever, because you can't bring anything up and it's so painful. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's actually ridiculously painful. I really wish I could describe it in better words, but I'm rubbish at English, so yeah. It was quite painful, but I got through it, and I just kind of want to put this video out there just to kind of talk about my experience with the virus, because I know everyone's experiences it in different ways, and obviously we don't know if I've had it, but like literally the medical professionals who I've seen and stuff said that basically it looks like you've got it because you have got a virus in your body, but we can't say for definite that it is that because you didn't get tested. So that's that. Also, I got a letter not long ago off the hospital saying that I had an infection in my lung, and for the doctors, so I did, and they basically said that I had an inflammation in my lung, and that was showing up on the chest x-ray that I had, and that I'll probably have to go for another chest x-ray in about 2 weeks, so yeah, in about 4 weeks, sorry. So yeah, I need to go get another chest x-ray, and then yeah, that's basically it. But that's basically why I haven't been filming, and this video is not like a sob story like look at me, I've had corona, blah blah. It's just kind of give you guys an insight, because they're saying on the news and stuff that younger people can't get it, but I'm 17, and if I did have the virus, then I was affected quite badly. Not to the extent where I was completely hospitalised, but I do think I was like quite badly if I had to go to hospital. So I do think if you are like 17, 18, to proper take this very seriously, and don't think like, I'm not saying everyone's doing this because they're not, but like if you're going out and about, it's not worth it to like go and see your friends and party with your friends, and if you're breaking the rules of this lockdown, trust me, it's not going to be worth it, because it's, if you get it the way I did, then you're going to be floored off it. Like it's been a few weeks now and I still can't go on a walk. Like I used to walk to work, and that's about an hour walk, and I still can't go on that walk because I get out of breath from literally running up my stairs, which literally equates to like literally nothing, and I get so out of breath, and I don't know why it's happened, and I know my lungs aren't fully healed, but I literally can't go on an hour-long walk anymore. And I used to be a great walker. I used to walk to college, which is about an hour away. I used to walk to my job, and I used to go on like just walks in general because I like walking and I like being out and about. However, now I can't really do that because I get out of breath and I can't really breathe. So yeah, I just want to kind of explain that to you guys, and just hopefully it gives you an insight to why I haven't been uploading and what it's like to have the virus, and basically to tell you guys that even though I'm not exactly an older person, I haven't really been hit as much. Like I haven't really been in intensive care. So anyone who is going through that and has someone going through intensive care and all of that stuff, my heart is completely with you, and my DMs are always open. If you need someone to talk to you, just go and find my social media and I will literally be there for you. But I just wanted to explain my experience, because a lot of people think that younger people can't get it, and I just want to let people know that yeah, younger people can get it. I'm 17 and I literally couldn't breathe. I literally felt like I couldn't breathe, and that's the scariest feeling for me. But other than that, and other than this video, please don't give me hate. I'm sorry if anyone feels like this video is completely like strange. I'm really sorry. However, if you did like this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I promise there'll be some more content soon. So yeah.